Hello, my loves. Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk with you about partnerships and collaborations, when they're a good idea and when they're not, when they are going to move you forward in business and when they're not. But before I dive into it, I probably haven't said this enough over the last little while that I've been posting my daily videos, and that is that my name's Michelle Hext. I am a high ticket launch and scale strategist. I work with coaches, consultants, and industry experts. And I've been doing this for over 30 years. I've been coaching and mentoring coaches since the 90s. I've been online since 2003, and I have been working strictly in the high ticket space since for about the last 12, 13 years. And I know my stuff. And one of the things that I love to bring to my work is just the level of experience that I have in most of the things that my clients are going to experience over the course of their coaching journey and while they're with me. And one of these things is partnerships and collaborations, things like that. I was speaking with a past client of mine, and she was talking about think it was a retreat that she was creating with some other women. And this coach is fairly new in her business. She's been going at it for a little while, but she's fairly new to it. And that first year or two in your business, while you're still figuring things out, it's actually it's a hard slog because you're trying to figure out who you are, how you want to position yourself in the market, which offers you want to sell, who you want to work with, trying to figure out your marketing, your messaging. You're trying to figure out a lot of stuff. And a lot of the time, it takes a while to get success, more time than you think it's going to get those first clients on board and then start to pick up momentum. And so it can be really easy to be tempted to join forces with somebody else when things aren't going your way and it just feels hard and you can't see how you're going to move forward because you've been trying everything. You've been working so hard and you're exhausted and it feels like nothing's working. And it's very easy, as I say, to want to be tempted to go and join forces with somebody else, whether it's a coaching package or a different product that you want to launch together, whether it's a retreat, whether it's a mastermind, whatever it is, right? I get it. I really do understand that. But there's a time and a place for partnerships and collaborations. And at the very beginning of you figuring out who you are and establishing yourself as a coach and signing those first clients and gaining momentum, until you've done that on your own, in my experience, it's never a good idea to join forces with anyone. I've seen so many people do it and it looks good on paper. I've done it myself. Looks good on paper. It seems like a great idea at the time, and you get into it and then you realize, oh, they're not as committed as I am. They don't know as much as I do. I feel like I'm doing all the work. The results are not what I expected. Their work ethic isn't what I expected. Their integrity isn't quite what I expected. So all of these things come up, right? And then you're left with this really uncomfortable feeling of being stuck in this situation you've got yourself in and you're trying to get yourself out of it. And it's easier to get yourself out of it. You can just say, I don't want to do this anymore. You actually don't need to continue on. But anyway, my point is that don't be tempted by thinking that collaborating with somebody else or handing over your power to somebody else is going to be an easier way to create success, financial success for yourself, because it almost always isn't. As I said, I've been doing this a long time. In all the time that I've seen my clients go down this path, it really works out well. I've got another client at the moment. She's just gone through a business breakup that left her out of pocket in a significant way, with her partner walking away with a large percentage of the money that they had tied up in that business together. And my client is the one that did all the work. And because this other person was just louder and more aggressive about saying, I believe this is what I want, my client just went, you know what, whatever, and walked away. And it's damaging. But more than anything else, here's what I want you to take away from this. It will distract you from doing the thing that you need to do to build your business as an online coach. So one of my clients at the moment is putting a lot of time and energy into a joint project that she's just had this realization it's not going to go anywhere. All the time and energy and effort that she's put into it, like there's going to be this tiny little profit that is not worth her time and energy. And it's distracting her from doing the tasks that I had set for her to go and make some money, like very simple tasks that I know will have her go and make money. And all this other stuff is just getting in the way. And it's ultimately not going to go anywhere. And we're talking, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 hours of wasted time that had this particular person just executed the tasks that I wanted her to execute, she would have had a bunch of sales come through. It's a hard lesson to learn. And I think it's kind of a rite of passage. We probably all need to go through it, but you can avoid it by just asking yourself the question, do I feel, I guess the question is asking yourself why you feel like you need to do this. And if your answer is, well, I feel like I can't make it on my own. So if I partner with somebody else, I'm going to have a higher chance of success. Now, you might not say it like that, but if that's the vibe, then I would strongly recommend that you don't do that. Back yourself. If you feel like what you're doing and what you're putting out into the world isn't quite right, you feel like it hasn't clicked in yet, you don't have that level of clarity and confidence in who you are, how you're positioning yourself, your offers, your ability to deliver results, the market that you're playing in, your pricing, all of the components that go to making your business successful. If you feel wobbly around those, then a partnership is not going to fix that. It's just going to make you feel more insecure, and you're going to waste a lot of time and energy finding out that that was not the answer. You can create success on your own. You don't need anybody else. If you're going to spend time and money with somebody else, and make it a mentor, somebody who is going to move you forward and has no agenda for you other than to help you create success. With my clients, as I say to them, my only agenda that I have here is for you to be successful. There is no other agenda for me. I don't need anything from you. I just need you to be successful. I just want you to be successful. And so I do whatever I need to do to help my clients be successful. Whereas somebody else in a partnership, they may look like they're doing really, really well. And you think, oh, well, if I partner with that person, then uh, their success will rub off on me, only to entangle yourself with that person and their business to find out that they're actually no better off than you are. And that's often the case. So before you go into a partnership, before you start to spend a lot of time and energy and effort on a collaboration, ask yourself why. And is that why because you feel like you can't do this on your own? You can't make it work on your own. You don't have what it takes to do this on your own. If that's the answer, then I would advise that you don't do it. If you're in a position where you know who you are, you've got a brilliant reputation online, you've been working in your space for a while, your clients get amazing results consistently, you feel really good about what you do, and you think, oh, for funsies, it might be a good idea to do a collaboration with somebody else. But making sure that it's not pulling you out of the main game, right? Your main game is your business and making that successful, taking care of your clients. Everything that you need to do in your business to grow your business should always be your priority. But if for funsies and you've got the time and you've kind of got nothing to lose to go into a collaboration with somebody else or some sort of partnership, then go for it and have fun with it. It may or may not work, right? There's never ever going to be somebody else that saves our business. A collaboration isn't going to save our business. Marketing isn't going to save our business unless we've got our ducks in a row. I spoke about this, I think, in yesterday's video. But just know this, you can do this on your own. You don't need anybody else. If you want somebody else to partner with you, hire that mentor, hire that coach, hire that person that is going to be the support person for you and help you to achieve what it is that you want to achieve without really there needing to be anything in it for them. If somebody's a client of mine, then there's nothing else for me to be gained, right? It's not that if they become a client, there's more, more, more. It's not about that. It's like if they become a client, my agenda becomes your success straight away, immediately. There's nothing else in it for me. And that's the type of mentor and coach that you should be looking for. Anyway, that is it. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.